5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition.
The 3-2-1 liftoff. That was SpaceX's historic launch of the Falcon Heavy rocket back in February. The aerospace company slated for another rocket launch later today. This coming as NASA safety advisors are reportedly concerned that SpaceX's method for loading fuel could put lives at risk, according to the Washington Post. With privatized space travel gaining more steam, our next guest wants to churn out rockets with the same speed the auto industry churns out cars. Joining us right now is the CEO and co-founder of Vector, Jim Cantrell. Jim is also a member of the founding team of SpaceX. You are the co-founder there. Great to see you, Jim. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. What's your takes on this space race?
Yeah, so it's really we've changed from nation-state space to private space, and slowly the government domination of the industry is moving away to that of entrepreneurs who are rightfully taking the place in this part of high technology.
And is that a good thing?
It's a good thing in my view. A, we lower costs. Elon and SpaceX have lowered the cost of building these rockets by at least 50 times what the government's done. And in order for the innovation to occur, it has to really go to the private sector. Can you imagine the government making iPhones, for example, today?
No. Yeah, good point.
Is there any way for NASA to do something commercial, or are they just completely frozen out because SpaceX and others are really taking over the commercial space?
Good question, but it's really a question of what NASA's rightful role is, and they're a user of space. They're not necessarily a developer of rockets in spacecraft anymore. And so we see them as the commercialization goes forward, just like they use Mac computers and iPhones. They'll be using Vector rockets, and they already use SpaceX rockets.
So, Jim, you look at like Bezos, or you look at Elon Musk, and they're kind of all about saving, when we destroy planet Earth, we're going to have these colonies ready for you. I mean, these big, grand sort of schemes. And Richard Branson's all about providing space tourism for the wealthy. You take a very different approach. You're not thinking about that kind of stuff. You're thinking about how do we build the Model T of rockets, essentially.
Right. Yeah, when Elon approached me back in 2001, it was all about Mars, going to Mars, and building rockets was always about going to Mars. It still is. I'm different in the sense that I'm about making money. I want to transform the space economy like elevators did to the New York skyline. It raised the skyline here, raised the economy, raised all of the real estate in New York City. So we're going to build rockets at a rate that we can actually make them reliable. And the only way to do that is to emulate the automotive industry, who's actually made very sophisticated devices called cars at very low cost.
Familiar. Yeah. So you think that there's, I mean, what are they going to do? Go there, and then what do we know about space in order to explore more?
Well, so there's always sort of the basic human yearning to see what's around the next corner, and I think that's really what drives Bezos and Elon and some of these guys is to go to Mars. Me, I'm motivated by making a dollar and making the economy a little bit better.
But it's interesting because, this past week we were talking about Elon Musk and Tesla, and, you're talking about making cars. They're having a hard time making cars, but he's talking about going to space. And so is there just this gap in terms of the expectation about what we want to do and what's actually feasible? And do we need to start thinking more like, look, Henry Ford, Model T, let's just get something on the road?
Yeah, that's exactly the point Vector is at, where we're actually making the simplest possible rocket in the smallest possible size so we can make them in the maximum possible numbers. We get the benefits of cost reduction plus reliability. So we think that that's what we can do to turn space travel from a bespoke industry into something more like an airline transport industry where it goes every day.
And it says you're doing it at 1/20th of the price. So your payload's considerably smaller than what their payload would be?
Correct. We're focused on microsatellites, which are anywhere from the size of a loaf of bread to the size of an HP printer, for example. And they weigh a few hundred pounds down to a few pounds themselves.
And they're used for?
So commercial communications and then Earth observation are the primary uses right now.
And what do you think this looks like in 5 years?
So Morgan Stanley predicts this is $1 trillion economy in about 10 years. So I think we'll be close to that in 5. It's growing exponentially underneath everybody's nose. And this is one of the great places where venture capital is being invested right now. There was over $1 billion invested last year in this area.
That is incredible. Jim, thanks so much.
People want to go to space.
Thank you.
Yeah. People want to go to space.
Yeah, I kind of do.
Yeah.
Well, the curiosity of what's around the corner. You're right. It's true. Good to see you, Jim.
Yeah,
Thank you so much, Jim
Thank you
Cantrell
for having
there.
me.